Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, I just quickly want to go over the fact that just recently there was a brand new update and a patch to Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and that is actually where this video has stemmed from. I was actually going to go over and create a video about something that someone had let me know about, which I thought was very cheaty and very much I don't know, I think it ruined the game entirely. However, when I was actually going somewhere to do something else, which we're going to get into here in just a moment in the video, I was actually surprised that something that I usually use all the time no longer works. So that led me into starting a quest and finding out what works and what doesn't work after the brand new update in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a few things that do work. Now, the first thing I'm going to let you guys know is I'm in quote-unquote God mode, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to get into God mode, and that is actually still working. And what do I mean by that? Well, I can assassinate this enemy right here, and nobody else around me does anything. They just kind of look at me like, oh, well, what did you do? What's going on? Then I can assassinate this guy. And then I can assassinate this guy, and nobody comes and does anything. So that actually is one portion of the thing that is actually still working. But if you guys want to go ahead and see the rest of the things that are still working here in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, make sure that you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to share these videos with everyone that you guys know and everywhere that you possibly can, because ultimately I'm just trying to help you guys out the best that I possibly can. And then as the channel does grow, I do eventually want to be able to do some giveaways here on the channel. So if that sounds good to you, you guys know what to do. But anyway, and as you saw, we actually got some tungsten. So I will let you guys know that number one, the God mode thing does work, and number two, the tungsten actually still works, and we get tungsten from basically going to this location here, and it's going to be the exact same thing. All I have to do is save, and then save over my last save, yes, and then we're going to go back, and we're going to go ahead and load, and we're going to load right back into that previous save. And then these three enemies that I just got done assassinating in God mode, which I'm going to show you guys how to do here in just a moment, they will be right back where they're at, and we'll be able to get another tungsten ingot. Let's just go ahead and show you guys here that in just a moment. Alright, so we are loaded back into the game, and if you guys want a full tutorial on this, I do have this one on my channel. But all we actually have to do is, you know, one of these two smaller guys is going to be the guy that has the tungsten. So, it doesn't seem like this guy. How about this guy? This guy's got to have it. And there's my tungsten ingot. You're also going to get titanium as well. But, oh, that was a different assassination. I don't think I've ever seen that one, or at least I've never really paid attention to it anyway. So that one's actually working 100% fine. Alright, so now since we've been talking a little bit about God mode, let's go ahead and show you guys exactly how to get into God mode. Now, in order to actually get into God mode, you're actually going to want to make your way over to your settlement. And then you're going to go over to the Orlog player, which is just right here by the barracks, just off of the docks. We're actually going to go ahead and start a game of Orlog.
Yes.
You're going to get through the cutscene, and you're going to go ahead and say, yes, I want to play. And then you're just going to start the game, and it doesn't really matter which cards that you guys are using or which of the gods' favors that you guys are going to use. You're just going to go ahead and start the game, and then you're going to give the option of heads or tails. It does not matter which one you guys pick, so we're just going to go ahead and throw heads. Like, if we win, it doesn't matter. If they win, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So at this point, all you have to actually do is go into your menu and then fast travel to any location that you guys want to. And that's exactly how you guys get into God mode, because the game will think that you're still playing Orlog, but you're actually doing everything else. Now, I will let you know that there are a few like graphical glitches that happen when you're in God mode. And I don't want to say God mode as you can't die, because you can die in God mode if you jump from a high enough opportunity. Now, that leads me into my next thing that I actually want to go ahead and do. And I'm actually going to go back down to Worcester here, or Winchester here. And I'm going to show you guys something that I found when I was looking at something else that somebody had sent to me. All right, so we've made it down here into Winchester, and now this was one of my more favorite tips and tricks, and this one is no longer working. And this is when you jump from a high area, no matter what height, and then you use a heavy attack right before you land. You would not take any damage. That no longer works anymore, which is actually really disappointing to a certain degree, because sometimes you just randomly would jump off something and you're like, oh crap, here we go, I'm gonna die. So I'm gonna prove it to you guys that this is no longer working. We're gonna jump off somewhere else, and I did the thing that I normally do, but you guys saw that it took a lot of my health in order to do that. So yeah, rather unfortunate that that is no longer working. Now there is one other thing that I want to be able to show you guys, and I know that I have some locked doors over here in Winchester that we can actually show this to you. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Alright, so I have made it over to the location that I wanted to be able to show you guys, but here you got a door barred.
Must be blocked from the other side.
And you can't get into it. Well, the trick, and I have this on my tips and tricks video, is to actually have a level 2 Valkyrie. So you get the level 1, and then you upgrade it with the level 2, and you can actually, as long as you have enough adrenaline, which we have 4 that we can actually go ahead and use right now, and if we do a dive of the Valkyrie, this one should actually unlock, and it still does. It still works, and which is pretty good, because this one was actually another one of my favorite opportunities. Now I will let you guys know that the people seem to get a lot more pissy with you around when you do that. But also keep in mind that I am in God mode, and that's also why all the surroundings are not reacting to me. All the guards aren't reacting to me, and those guys just yelling nonstop is really throwing me off. So that's some of the things that are working and some of the things that aren't working. I do want to show you guys one other thing, because it was very cheaty, and I don't even know if I have to actually go over there. But I might as well go ahead and tell you guys about it. There was an opportunity to get unlimited skill points from this specific legendary animal down here on the map. Very, very, very cheaty. If you wanted to be able to max out your character very, very quickly as far as skill points go, which the max is 400, or was 400, still is 400, and that would give you guys complete access to everything in the skills tree. That completely unlocks everything. I'm a level 330, and this is actually just from basically going around the world and collecting the health, or the wealth, the mystery, the artifacts, doing some of the side missions, interacting with just different things. I mean, you can see that, like, in a lot of different places, I've collected a majority of pretty much everything that I possibly can. Like in this area, there's one wealth that I can't seem to find, and I know it's on somebody. I just can't seem to find them. And then I've got one mystery and one artifact, and I'm missing one artifact. So there's a couple things in a couple places that I am missing. Like in this region, I've done all of the wealth already. Up in Jorvik, I've done all the wealth, mystery, and artifacts. So I've done a lot of the side things, and that's allowed me to get up to a level 330 very, very quickly. So if you guys wanted a really good method of at least leveling up, now clearing out one of these entire regions does take a lot of time, especially if you start getting into fights with some of the NPCs from time to time. This will take you, I mean, even an area like this will probably take you a good solid 2 hours to go and complete. So obviously, you know, getting 2 skill points literally every few seconds, that was obviously very, very easy to do, but it was super cheaty and is no longer working. I've tried it both of the ways that are recommended, either God mode or non-God mode, and neither one works. The God mode actually is very interesting. You actually go there and your screen actually flickers, and so do the links. It's very interesting. But if you guys find any other like tricks that no longer work, or that are maybe have been improved, by all means leave a comment down below, because I'd love to actually either try them out or debunk them. So let's do that. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed the episode, make sure you guys go and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing, because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.